Hi everyone, I'm Adge, and this is Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. And in the last episode, we made even more progress into some of the existing puzzles we hadn't been able to solve, figured out the horse puzzles, figured out... That might be it, actually. No, we got one of the debug codes. So we've got plenty of puzzles left, and I think we should just dig a little bit deeper into Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. We've got a lot of options for how to start. Part of me wants to go out and go to the cemetery or the Magic Man. Part of me wants to do the like debug codes. I'm gonna let, you know, we've been in this hotel for a long time. Let's pet the dog. Hey buddy. Hey bud. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Good dog, Rudy. All right. I think it's this way to the Magic Man. You know, let's put on our big boy pants and do a brave face. Pop this open. Okay. Ooh, okay. 1924 to 1963. There's a hole in which something can be inserted. That wasn't it. 1807 to 1847. So this is interesting. These death numbers or final dates are the numbers of interest that we found. I'm gonna guess this person lived until 2014. Okay. 30. I don't feel like I have anything that I would insert into a gravestone. An inscription circles a triquetra. Second and last, the youngest to pass. Third and fourth, one who met fate after 40 years. First and fifth, she who lived in 2 centuries. Okay, so, I mean, that makes the 32 to 2014, that person is first and fifth. The 1807 to 1847 lived for 40 years, so that's third and fourth. And then second and last, this would be second and sixth, is 24 to 63. They died at the age of 39. Okay. I see $1. Okay, so that clue probably tells us when we find whatever we need to insert into these tombstones, those clues probably help us. That was less spooky than I expected. Yeah. Lorenzo the Great. Do we meet? Will we meet Lorenzo? It's locked. There's a letter slot in the door. Tickets is scribbled in red paint. I have a ticket. Hello, Lorenzo. Seeing as you have a ticket, suppose you are here for the show. Well, all I have left is this lice-infested... Okay, I will leave. The horse which carried it is as dead as magic. Jeez, I am now but a nameless vagabond with a violent past. Only the most red of roses could awaken the memories of my great show. Don't I have a red rose? Renzo gave it to me. Yes! I remember it like yesterday. Do you? Hello? If I talk to him, he unmagic? Okay. Okay, remagic? This place makes me dizzy. Oh, hold on. Yeah. There's just like money in... Now, come back here. Wait. Ah! I was just trying to grab $1. Why are you... Hello? The theater is a tragic lie. A parade for the slumbering. The main attraction is waiting on the stage. But on the edge of this deception, there are lost woods. Travel there to hear the stories passed down through the centuries. For a modest gift, you can arrange your journey. Find me there. I don't know what the heck you mean, creepy girl. I was just trying to catch $1. And now, look, this is your fault. Okay, I don't... Oh, wait. Yeah. No. Okay. Gosh dang it. We just gotta wait for it. Come on, come back to me. American dollar. Right here. Nice. Okay, so it sounded like... I think what that girl was saying is if we like leave... Hello? The magician. Welcome to the sideshow, sister. For a measly 10 American dollars, I can show you a trick I call the disappearing woman. It might take you to unexpected places. I have exactly 10 American dollars. I'm return when your heart longs for magic. I'm gonna decline for now because I feel like I don't know if that's relevant, but that's all of my money. Are you okay? That's the same thing. I don't want to spend all of my money on the sideshow yet. You're welcome to Teatro Rosso, sister. Our ancient order knew of your return. Our prophecy told of a sister bringing us magical cards. We saw that it opened doors to her past. Tell me, sister, did you bring us any magical cards? I got 2. The card of love. Swoop. Use it wisely, sister. Got it. Okay. So I give him magic cards. And then he turns them into card of death. Then he turns them into keys. So then I can actually open the doors. Amazing. Okay. I'm really tempted to pay the money for the sideshow, but like I got none money right now. Well, I don't want to have none money, I guess, is my point. Okay. Those were less involved than I thought they were going to be. But we have 2 more keys to 2 more doors. And we still have all of the... We have the 3... video games that we need to break. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, get it over with. I didn't jump as hard that time, so it all happened real fast. I wonder what Befragensgraum means. Please try to. Oh, okay. Let's see. Dead woman. Rose next to her. This man has a video camera, which makes it likely that that's Renzo. That's probably me, huh? Yeah. Okay. Man, I don't. There's not a lot going on here. There's a statue. There's a pedestal with a broken vase and a watering can. There's a top hat on the bench. There's a gun in the vase. I wonder if... I know where the bench with the top hat is. Is there a gun in the vase? Anyway. Man, I don't know what they're gonna ask. There aren't that many details in this one. That terrifies me. Let's go for it. Very well. What object was on the ground just by the man's foot? A rose. A rose. There was a rose just by the man's foot. Whew. That one I feel pretty confident on. Thank you for the script. Exterior garden night. The woman runs outside and finds the man standing by the body. She discovers the body is in fact a mannequin. His body is broken in every possible way. The woman stares at the man, wanting an explanation. Solemnly, he raises his head and meets her eyes. It was self-defense, Signorina. I had no choice. The woman tries to catch her breath. She stares at the doll again. What's the meaning of this? That's the age-old question. Who's wielding the paintbrush? Where does red come from? Can art provide meaning to a meaningless existence, or is it just a game to fool the senses? The woman frowns, but the man is oblivious. Enough about my work. The maze. Great progress, yes? No, I am stuck. Could you tell me? Interrupts. Wonderful. Getting stuck is one of the key parts of the process. You're an amazing artist, but I am keeping you from your art. Leave the disposal of the body to me. Oof. Okay. Private. Alright, I think it's the second floor that has the... I think both the heart and spade keys are on this floor. Oh, diamonds. Dang it. It's locked. Not anymore, baby. This is a small room. This file is marked case 6. Okay. We have like 630113RN. I would guess possibly these numbers are supposed to be turned into individual or probably individual letters. Autopsy report. Subject has a substantial visible fracture in the os frontale. The fractures cause severe injury to the frontal lobe. Injury is lethal, but in all likelihood, cause of death is the cervical fractures in the vertebrae C2 and 3, respectively. However, death from circulatory shock due to the extraction of the bulbous oculi cannot be completely ruled out. Extraction wounds in the orbita have been caused by a sharp, non-surgical instrument. The wounds inside the orbita are similar to those made from a pocket knife. The wounds could be self-inflicted or by someone else. Given the amount of glass found on and inside of the subject, there cannot be any doubt that the subject crashed through the window on the 3rd floor. It is unlikely, but possible the subject fell through the window due to the impact needed to crush the glass. Therefore, the subject most likely either jumped or was pushed. Death by illness or accident is unlikely due to the evidence at hand. The subject either committed suicide or was the victim of manslaughter, murder, involuntary manslaughter. Yikes. Interrogation transcript, name of witness. When did this change in behavior start? He was eccentric when I arrived, and then his mental state took a turn for the worse after a phone call from the production company. Were you frightened by him? Not at first, no. But at some point you did find him frightening. Yes, I did. In what way did he make you uncomfortable? Inaudible. Excuse me, Fraulein? He played with his revolver, and his thoughts were very dark. Items submitted for examination: espresso cup, revolver, playing cards, glass shards, letter. Red paint was found on item A, B, C, and D. Blood from the deceased was found on D. Exact model or owner of item B could not be identified, presumed to be a pre-war Italian model. Card fell out of the file. The Ace of Diamonds has been obtained. I guess we can get that key now. Polizeibeamter Andres Coleman arrived at Hotel Letzes Jahr but at 1:15 midnight. So this is in 1963. He was there greeted by Blank in the foyer. Blank was in a state of shock and spoke about eyes. After being calmed, Blank showed the officer on site the place of the incident. Deceased was found on the gravel path, lying face down, legs facing the house. Deceased's right arm was folded beneath Blank body while the left arm was stretched out. A pool of blood had formed beneath the body, and the deceased had visible severe head injuries. The deceased had, in addition, severe injuries to Blank. Shards of glass were scattered on the body and around the same. Upon closer inspection, there was additional red liquid near the body, which was believed to be red paint, or playing cards discovered in the inner pockets of the deceased. A second floor window above the body had been shattered. The deceased was dead upon the arrival of Polizeibeamter Andres Coleman. Deceased was identified by witnesses. Eyewitness Blank as Blank, citizen Blank. According to Blank, the deceased had inflicted blank upon blank and then blank. Got it. No definitive proof of foul play has been discovered in conjunction with the death of Blank. The physical evidence points towards Blank. It has been established that Blank suffered a manic psychotic breakdown. There have been conflicting professional opinions on whether the stab wounds in Blank could have been self-inflicted, but the majority state that Blank frenzied state might have given Blank the necessary willpower to inflict the injuries upon Blank. Further interviews with witnesses Blank have cleared the doubt surrounding her involvement in Blank death. Therefore, no further measures will be taken in the case. Well, that seems grim. It's full of incomplete and short notes. Fake gun, body moved, Americans. RN equals L. Renzo Nero equals Lorenzo? The heart door is over there. And I could get there, but I could also go get, I guess, the diamond key. Huh. So, we've been sort of playing out events that have either already, it feels like we're playing out events that have either already happened or are going to happen. I'm just trying to suss out, like, this is where the actual hat was, but there isn't a urn next to here with a gun in it. I don't have any real theories yet about what's going on. And on some level, like with mysteries like this, sometimes I don't like to think about it too much. Because it's very fun to be surprised by outcomes, I think. The Card of Wealth. That said, sometimes it's very satisfying when you figure it out, right? Like, aha, I am a genius. I saw it all coming. But at the moment, I don't know. I should have drank an espresso before I went on these walks. Then I could have run. What are you doing, buddy? Find something? Hey, Rudy. All right. We are opening up this hotel, though. Inside of all of these gear rooms that I don't have keys to. Let's go. Wooden figurine. So that this 18. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Something to 1847. $2014. That's me. That's Lorelei. Shortcut 4 is 74. Cool. It is locked. Oh. 3 numbers. Oh. So the dash 1847. The thing on the left said 2014. Dash 1847. That's a subtraction problem. I'm not. I have a calculator. I've done enough math. Minus 1847 is 167. Nice. That was tricky because like the dash 1847 looks kind of like, you know, a something to 1847, like 1840 to 1847 or whatever. $1. But all that's, is that all that's here? A little surprising. That's a big lever. You just pull that lever. Okay, so if we were able to unlock that door that's over here, then we could take that ladder down, maybe? Was this the lock with like the... This is the lock with the little girl that I don't know. I still don't have... I have no theories on that one yet. I already forgot. Where's the heart door? immediately to my left. Great stuff. Wait, what? Wait, what? Up here? It's right here. It's very hard to find. I think most people probably never found it. Would be my guess. Okay. There's a scrapbook in here. Scrapbook is full of newspaper and magazine clippings. Ooh-wee. Got a lot of stuff to read here. The Dusseldorf Post. I have a friend who lives in Dusseldorf. True story. Citizens in Dusseldorf visiting Mauschinger Kunstinstitut in hopes of seeing beautiful paintings on display will be severely disappointed. Curator Anna Catherine Braun states the art of the future will require participation. The spectator will interact with the artwork and perhaps even co-create it. First wave of this so-called art is an exhibition called Verschlossen Erinnerungen, spearheaded by Lorelei Weiss, lesser-known artist from Frankfurt who thought it necessary to litter a fine institution like Mauschinger with childish puzzle boxes that only the most fixated could possibly open. Fine product for country fairs, no doubt, but Fraulein Weiss's clothing and insistence upon wearing sunglasses indoors suggests she has the hubris to think that her trinkets belong in the upper echelons of art society. Opening boxes in search of locked memories is a prime example of what is wrong with art today. Damn. Engineers are artists. Earlier this week, the exciting Electronic Art Symposium. I feel like I've seen that somewhere in this game. Took place in Kirchsteiger Messe. Exhibition is open to everyone and hopes to show the exciting happenings in the world of electronic devices and how they can be used for more than work and calculations. Among selected artists was Lorelei Weiss, known for her puzzle boxes and recently her innovative use of computers. Her contribution caused quite a sensation, as its deliberate malfunction caused some panic. Weiss is not too keen to talk about what the work of art meant. She does not want to end discussions by giving a correct answer. Veteran art critic Morris Talbot insisted it was a comment on the unreliability of technology, but concept artist Aiki Tanaka thought that Weiss wanted to show us the death of an artwork. Ooh, there can be little doubt that Renzo Nero is not a filmmaker for everyone's taste. His critics find him crude yet pretentious. His latest film won't win them over, but I don't think Nero cares. Un animal terrible is in many ways an experiment in audience participation. A number of scenes present the audience with tough choices about what should happen next. Regardless of the audience choices in Un animal terrible, I'm going to say that different every single time. Question mark? Film always ends with Lucia coming back to life. This interactive film thus makes fun of its own concept of interactivity. Nero says that this is a comment on the illusion of democracy, but it works just as well as a joke about the illusion of interactivity. We like to think that we affect outcomes, but in truth, most of us are mere spectators, superfluous, tired eyes. It's the participation that in the end makes Un animal terrible such an intense viewing. This should be essential viewing for anyone remotely interested in the development of narrative media, but be warned, it is not a pleasant film by any means. Renzo Nero wins big in Monte Carlo, will spend the money on new film project. The director caused some mirth when he arrived in Club Rouge with a grocery bag stuffed with American dollar bills and stated he was there to clean house. According to witnesses, Renzo Nero was in good spirits and joked with both staff and other patrons. Despite the rumors about Renzo Nero when it comes to romance, our reporter, Mrs. Melissa Dubois, caught Renzo Nero in the company of starlet Carlo Romano and socialite Felicia Levy, both drinking champagne, but the big winner celebrated with a double espresso. Were you not afraid to lose such an amount? No. First of all, it was not my money. Secondly, I had seen in the stars that I would win. There was no reason to worry. Risky business, gambling with the production budget. If you lost, there would be no movie. There would be no movie, but it's better to have no movie than a bad movie. I needed more money than the studio gave me. Do you think you've set an example for other filmmakers? No, it was a terrible idea that turned out very well. Casinos are crooks. I got lucky. I would recommend filmmakers to rob banks instead because gambling is immoral. Good luck with your next picture, Mr. Nero. Thank you, Bella Melissa. It will be the one. We're restarting cinema from the beginning to the time when celluloid was magic, not for passing the time between hamburgers. There was playing hard behind the article. And now we have the Ace of Clubs. Death at Hotel Letz's Yar. Police are coy about details. The police are investigating a death that occurred at Hotel Letz's Yar yesterday evening. The hotel has been closed for the season, but according to neighbors, there had been a film shoot in the weeks past. The police won't confirm that there is any correlation between film production and the death. Commissar Schmidt, who is in charge of the investigation, refuses to release any further information. The investigation is in a delicate phase at the moment, and therefore the deceased's identity will not be released at this time. We cannot rule out possibility of a crime, and as such, it is standard procedure to treat it like a murder investigation, the police commented earlier this morning. It's a lot of articles. Report from the inside, the Third Eye Movement. Cult or commune, our reporters secretly joined the pilgrimage. I was confused when I received an invitation to an eye-to-eye session from the Third Eye Movement. After some research, mostly consisting of buying fellow writers a drink, my confusion turned to excitement. The Third Eye Movement is apparently a gathering of painters, musicians, composers, directors, photographers, and writers. So I thought it was in my capacity as a Mendig awarded journalist that I was invited. Jose Mari Gil, the European branch's Magnus Magister Artis, maintained that it was due to a little read collection of poetry I released back in the 60s. Jose Mari made it clear that it would not occur to him to let journalists into their midst, as journaling is a reactive craft and not a creative one. You see, the Third Eye Movement is solely for those filled with the power of creation, something I would hear more about in the weeks to come. What I thought was a secret club for the avant-garde bohemians was something entirely different. It was like being offered a seat at King Arthur's Round Table. I suddenly found myself part of a quest, not for the Grail, but something else. A metaphysical power? An entity? A treasure of sorts? No one knew or wanted to tell me, but it was clear that it had, perhaps thousands of years ago, appeared somewhere in Sulawesi. The members whispered of it as a zeitgeist, and they now believed it was to be found in Central Europe. What? Okay, so here's an article from 2014, and here's one from 2022. Fascinating. A search for the elusive computer image innovator who never entered the spotlight. Where are they now? Lorelei Weiss. Unearthing obscure artists is the archaeology of the 21st century. Whether it's a long-dead naivist painter, naivist painter from Sweden, a minimalist composer from Latvia, or a mediocre Edwardian horror writer, they're all dug up and put on display. Obscurity adds value to a body of work, and by digging them up, we deprive them of that value. But the thing about Lorelei Weiss's most interesting art is that it can't be sold, because no one really knows if it exists anymore. Gallery owner Gaston Rousseau pours us a coffee in his apartment in Paris. Last year, he started to research the possibility of doing an exhibition which would act both as a tribute and a retrospective of the eclectic artist. He had hoped to recreate her lost art with the help of Weiss herself and today's most admired names in computer art. She was the Gauguin of the electronic era, Rousseau tells Art Filter. If all of Gauguin's work had been burned, that is. Weiss was an elusive figure, even when she was in zenith, but after the Nero affair, for which she sadly is most remembered, few have met her. Through Rousseau's network in the art world, he managed to track her down in Hamburg and swiftly traveled to arrange a meeting with her. I was too late. I had such big plans. Maybe I was a fool to believe that I could create a renaissance for a long-forgotten electronic art pioneer, Rousseau sighs. The old woman I met could hardly see, let alone speak. It didn't look like she had much time left. The woman in my room is me. So in excuse me. So in the year 1963, which is ostensibly where we currently exist in the hotel, This is when we came to Hotel Letz's Yar. And this is also when I'm guessing Renzo dies. Maybe we killed him? Question mark. But now in the year 2014, we are a very old woman, bedridden, who can barely see or speak. Got it. 8 years later, the internet mystery of the AQ3. We've all heard the story by now. In Augenwaldberg, where entrepreneurs Mick Otto and Rob Geib are building a Euro funland, complete with golf courses, spas, and restaurants, a construction worker came upon a computer believed to be from the 60s, the AQ3. First found in what was the basement of the old mansion which previously stood on the grounds, it was later sold at a flea market and eventually ended up in the hands of an anonymous individual known as Putty on several forums. Putty then claims to have managed to reconstruct parts of the data on the AQ3. We've all seen the results on the internet. We've all been astonished by it. We've all asked ourselves the same questions. Was this type of technology available in the 60s? Could an entire interactive retrospective be made or even fit on the primitive devices of that time? In the coming weeks, we will try to answer these questions and dive deeper into the mystery of the AQ3. Cool. Okay, the club room is down there on the first floor. Cool. We are freaking zooming. Figuratively, I guess, because I haven't actually had any espresso with which to actually sprint. But we could. Just a quick fill her up. Yeah. I'm running. Okay. You must always pet the dog. Look how cute he is. Goodbye, Rudy. I look insane from that angle, running, just like shoulders hunched forward. Now that we've acquired a few American dollars, I'm actually gonna. How many? I have $14. F it, let's go. Your support keeps the arts alive, sister. Now please brace yourself. I did be disappearing. You are so creepy. You've traveled far to get here. Come closer, and I will tell you how this all started. This is the tragic story we call the Legend of Creation. Oh, thousands of years ago, the third eye shone over the islands in the Far East, but one night it fell from the sky. A human found it, and when she held it, she saw the magic of this world. She had a vision, and so she painted a creature in red ochre on a cave wall. At night, the Crimson Beast awoke. It spread chaos and death and devoured the human and her people. It's moving a little fast to read out loud. I may have read it a little too. The story of the red creature became legend, but the third eye lived on and appears in the most unlikely of places to this day. Guess I have a little more time to read it than I thought. Okay, was that it? That was minimally helpful. Can I have my money back? You wish to see the trick once more? No thanks. Okay, he's just showing off that he has my money. Fine. Did you bring us any magical cards? The card of luck. Wow. You've been a wonderful audience. He's dead. Yeah, well, seems like we've done everything there is to do in Lorenzo the Great's wagon. I feel like the next thing to do is break the video games. Just because that, well, one, because it's something that to do, but also there are 3 game consoles. There are 3 tombstones. Each game maybe when I break the games, they'll give me a something that I can put on the tombstones. Oh, okay. Climb the ladder. Whoa. Okay. But I need to understand these puzzles. This is... I mean, it appears to be Lorenzo. So if we go into our... oh, wow. Looks like there's a whole bunch of script pages. This is cool, though. We filled out... I mean, we have filled out a lot of our memory, huh? Oh yeah, I never cleared out these. All right, this is very unpleasant to look at. Stories. The Legend of Creation. Okay, I know we can skip that. We saw it. But it was letter? No. Notes? Yeah, I think in notes. I mean, could I doing either HTE or the... That's like next to the dude. H T E. That feels a little lucky. I mean, there was, oh god, some method to my madness on it, but hey buddy, what are you doing? As you can see, you have gotten me into trouble. Quite the metaphor you have created, Signorina. An escape artist who cannot break free from capitalism. Now set me free, Signorina. A photo was taped to the man's back. Look at the photo. Okay. Who's got a double-breasted 8-button jacket on? Unlock the chains. What? So, of the names that we know, we've got Lorenzo, Renate, Lorelei, Renzo. A few other like random name, but Renat. I think Lorenzo. I genuinely expected this to be. I went right past E, huh? I thought this was gonna be a numbers, like Roman numerals. Puzzle box. If this is not Lorenzo, then I have literally no idea. Okay. Grazie. Note. Now that we are on our way to freedom from the monetary system, we can get back to the project. The man on this cassette is perfect for our needs. Okay, I know where the magician video cassette. I will see you soon, Senorita. Alright, well I know where a VCR player is. I guess it wouldn't be called a VCR player. It's just they're just called VCRs. Okay. 14 is 90. Sick. Anybody remember where the VCR was? Cellar, maybe? No, I meant loft. Yeah. I don't think it's. I do not remember where it is. Huh. Well. Suck. What if I use my 1938 key? Doesn't work. Okay. Fine. I don't really want to. You know, we're here. Check the map. Which one is this? Gaming room 2. I have this written down somewhere, right? Yeah. Yeah, hold on. We got. I have a lot of pages in my notebook. Even worse, I have 2 notebooks. Hold on, everyone. I gotta sort this out. Well, I don't think it's this one. Okay. Left, down, up, down, right, down. Yeah, okay. I think that's... It goes like this. Left, down, up, down, right, down. Oh, the visuals on this make me a little sick. Oof, okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to... Okay. This makes me so dizzy. I hate it. Hello. You keep remembering this hallway is a maze, but not the right one. I need to suspend the software. And I need to find my bug reports. Documents? There. Okay, bug report 2. So we need to repeat magician. And then turn him into a player character, okay? Close behind pointing woman. Face opposite. Press button. Walk down path. Okay. The last one, 1, 9, 6, 3. Okay. Got it. Press any button to resume. Okay, so we just like insufficient memory, dialogue, magician hallway. Must interact with the player character. Hello. Press any button to terminate. Okay, okay. Sick. Okay. That's fun. That's pretty fun. I like that. I don't know why it exists. I don't know. You know, I got a lot of questions about a lot of stuff that's going on, but okay, I think we want to. I don't know if we need to do these in order, but like we might as well, right? Now we need to find the pointing woman, who is this way. Oh, what's this? Hello? An American dollar. Fantastic. I think the pointing woman is this way. Hello. Okay, so we need to stand near the pointing woman. Close behind her. And face this way. And now just pointing at a corrupt. Whoop. We just walk. Oh, we found a corpse. Nice. Ooh, maybe I should have been paying attention. Oh, okay. Console. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll look back and see because they had specific like there's like phi and she and whatever, but memory address 7AF. I don't know if that's gonna be important, but okay. Now we go through 1963. It's almost certainly important what those, but following the rules of this game, hopefully those got put in my memories somewhere. Okay, so 1. Now how do we get to 9? 9 is right, left, right, right. Right. Left. Right. Right. Now we have to get to 3. 6. We have to get to 6. Never mind that. Straight, left. Okay. Just all the way to the end. And then we turn right, not left, because that's kind of what I'm doing. Past him. 6. Great. DC8. Memory recovered. Okay, so I probably didn't have to write these down, but software errors. Nice. I'm gonna write them down. It's nice to have, I think, the physical manifestation. Very cool. Okay, I think we should do all 3. There's not another console on this floor, right? There's one on the first, there's one in the cellar. There's one on the 3rd floor? Yeah, okay. I think the 3rd floor is the one that I figured out the first time. Straight, then right. Got it. No. Yes. Right. But I don't... It's console 3. Which? I think so. Gaming room 3, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, so it goes down, right, down, right, up, right. Oh, once you get it the first time, you don't have to do it again? That's actually super convenient. Also, frick. I didn't check my... notes? No. Bug report. 3. Okay. What do we need to do here? Sci-fi Sigma. Okay, so walking backwards through the passage close to the woman immediately after interacting with her. Okay. Talk. Woman. Moonwalk. Through passage. Okay. Shelf behind the magician does not have any sign collision. Walking through passage. Passage 2. Door 0. Door 1. Passage 4. Shelf behind magician. Shelf behind magician. And then interacting with the man with the gun and leaving software on the dialogue screen for 30 seconds. 30 second gun dialogue. Will result in unexpected dialogue strings. When returning from the dialogue screen, the player character animation is broken and trying to leave the room. Oh. Leave room. Cool. Okay. First things first, we need to find the woman, talk to her, and then moonwalk our way out. Which one is the woman? I think she's the one to the top right. I think the man with the gun is the guy to the top left. And I think the magician is the bottom left. Not 100% on that, but... Shoot. Ugh. I was right. Okay. Hold on, we do that like this. Hold on. These are strange books to remember. Beep, beep, beep. Sick. This is B23. Okay. So the shelf behind the magician. So we need to go like back from whence we came, to left. I said I think the bottom one is the magician. So I think we go this way. Now we gotta... Okay, yeah, this... Just kind of walk right into the wall, it's fine. I got an American dollar, so we're cool. This way. Okay. All right, so then we go through passage 2. Door 0. Door 1. Passage 4. Hell yeah. 2FF. Okay. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat a lot. It's very annoying. For you and me both. I'm sure. Okay, so we just go all the way up and left. And we'll run into the man with a gun. I have to assume there's probably more American dollars hidden in each of these levels. Because I have not been like exhaustively searching the halls. And I can probably check, like once I'm out of the game, this game, there's like a stat screen that I'm pretty sure tells me all of the dollars that I have and haven't found. Hello. One question before I talk to him. Okay, so we'll just like... Touch nothing. Wait for 30 seconds. Have some tea. How long was that? 5 seconds? Have some more tea. Okay, Maze Man. We found the... Whoa, geez. The image... Got it. 74. Oh. We're about to get maze-manned. Why is that so scary? Why does that give me every time? I'm freaking looking up what Befragon's Ground is. Befragon's Ground. It's an interrogation room. That makes a lot of sense. All right, it's time to remember. Okay. Okay, so he's got... Ooh, what does this say? This says... Lupus infabula. Lupus infabula. There's also a gun on the back of the window. He's got a notebook. He's got red paint on his hands. She is got white shoes. He's got black shoes. I don't know if that's relevant, because I mean, I'm wearing white shoes. Rudy looks upset. Rudy, are you upset? There's a chair. I don't know if there's anything relevant about the chair. It's one spotlight. There's just not that much to remember. Okay, I think I can do it. I think we know. Yeah, of course I remember everything. Very well. How many... I don't know. I'm gonna say 1. I didn't count. I didn't. That was terrible. I was so scared on that one. Oh, Jesus. The woman comes back from her walk with Rudy trotting alongside her. The man is waiting for her. He's standing by an easel on which there's a prop window placed. It's poorly painted with red paint, half finished. The man's clothes are stained with red paint. At a nice long walk. The woman does not notice the change in his demeanor. The man is shaking from barely concealed rage. He pulls up a notebook from his inner pocket. What is this? The woman squints at the notebook. It's my early sketches for the maze. Is something wrong? The man, it's just a lot of numbers. The woman, it's vectors and coordinates for the computer. Take responsibility. Don't hide behind the OCU3. I'm not. It's just that to create anything with it, I need to... And this window. I had to paint it red myself. I stained my favorite suit. Well, I didn't know you wanted. It's your job to know. Well, to do my job, I need some directions. Directions are for tourists and amateurs. Simple people who paint waterfalls. I hired an artist. One who understands the rules of the game. I must say I'm very disappointed in your lack of passion. The woman takes a deep breath, as if to calm down and change her approach to please the man. I'm sorry, this project is a bit confusing at times. What's the window for? The man stares at her in disgust. Perhaps you should paint a waterfall instead. The man hands the woman her notebook, and then he storms off. She notices a piece of paper stuck between the pages. She pulls it out, whispering to herself as she reads, "Meet me in the chapel tonight. Do not tell him." Do not tell him. I mean, I was about to say do not tell him what, but obviously the what here is that you're meeting someone in the chapel. And we're gonna get married. I still don't have any ideas about what I should be telling old me in our room. Let's look at, honestly, how many things have we figured out here? We got the 3 graves. Need to unlock that room. Need to unlock that room. Ugh, we gotta go through the quiz club. We gotta go through the maze. The console in the base. Oh, we haven't even turned it on. Lol. Gotta open all these boxes. Help the old woman see. That East 3 letter lock, man. I do not. Gotta take him more script pages. I found one video cassette, but I don't remember where the VCR is. I don't understand the astronomical clock on the first floor, and then there's the journal in the library that has something to do with lunar cycles, and I do have somewhere I saw something that had like every date for the year, like the lunar phases. So this is a big game. Every time I think like I got it sorted out, I don't. Where I'm all right. This one I haven't even directional coded it yet, but I know what to do. It goes down, left, right, up, left, down, go. You now might think, oh, this is much scarier than the other ones. Oh god, that just gave me the absolute heebie-jeebies. Memory of East this way. Okay, I mean that's pretty funny that she T-posed, but also F you. I forgot to check my notes of documents. Bug report. Okay. Gamma Delta Theta. So interestingly, again, like all of these have different IDs associated with them. Probably relevant. Okay. Trying to walk past the sign by the boulder in the direction the sign is pointing triggers an unavailable animation and sets the player character transform incorrectly. Repeatedly, I think I accidentally triggered that bug. That I assume that was the T-pose that I got, right? Trying to walk past the sign by the boulder in the direction the sign is pointing. I think that might be what happened. That's very funny. Delta, standing by the magician. Twirl by the magician. Fun. Standing by, repeatedly spinning around on the spot, sets its transform incorrectly. Trying to interact with the... and then interact. Suspending the game when close to the lonely grave will result in software starting in a corrupt test area when resuming. Interacting with grave 1847 crashes. Suspend lonely grave 184. Okay. It totally is. Okay. Nice. All right. Gamma is AF. Okay, don't walk past that sign, apparently. Let's check the map. Okay. I'm gonna do like just a little bit of explore. Because there's probably money, right? I spent all my money to have that creepy girl tell me a story. Memory of the lonely grave up ahead. Oh. Got it. We have to find the magician. Could be this way. Okay. Stand near the magician. Whirl in one spot. Interact with it. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. 8E6. Alright. Now we gotta go to the lonely grave. I kind of want to go over to the left and see like who is that person. But if we go down and then around, maybe we'll find cash money. Hello, I'm looking for American dollars. I will not twirl by you. I know you find it upsetting. Memory of great white leaf tree. Ah, yes. The great white leaf tree. I was correct. There was an American dollar. This is good. We've gotten close to getting our $10 back. You were supposed to remember some owls here. Maybe. No, don't walk past that sign. You'll T-pose. Rest in peace, a tolerant man. In memory of our quiet son. We got $10. Heck yeah. Memoriam, graceful spirit. Patient soul. Perseverant artist. Hey. Is that me? This is probably it. Maybe not. Well, I mean, it probably is. Because it's the only one that's all by itself, right? Okay. Suspend software. Resume. Nice. Okay, interact with 1847. Boop. Grave 1. I love this. This is such a bizarre and awesome addition to the game. Nothing makes sense. What are we doing here? Who knows? I'm the entomologist of the year. 59E Theta. What does it all mean, Basil? Who knows? Last thing before documents. Bug report to pi omega I. I don't know how you pronounce XI. Omega. So all of these bug issues have different Greek letters associated with them. And then they have 3 character alphanumeric addresses associated. What do we do with that? I'm not really sure. I am, however, running out of excuses not to try to get to the center of that maze. Both of them. We've done so many things. Oh, well, one. No, I don't want to do personal history. I want to do. What am. No. I thought there was something that showed me like where I'd gotten all of my money from and how much money was left. I could have sworn. It's not here, is it? Calc. Yeah, somebody did tell me that there's a calculator in game, but like that seems unnecessary. We're at 65% of the truth uncovered, which I mean is a little shocking. I would have expected this to be higher after all that we've. Like, I mean, look at all that we've done. I guess we have a lot of boxes to unlock and doors to unlock. Oh, jeez. Do have a lot of stuff going on, huh? Interesting. So I can just like go through and see like all of the things that I've solved and in which order I've done them. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's on the thing I'm looking for is on the computer. That. I've found still $9 in the in the hotel, 2 outside, 2 in the mausoleum, probably because I haven't opened it yet. 10 in Quiz Club because I've barely gone through there. 8 in the Red Maze because I haven't done anything there. Teatro Rosso, 7 of 10 in the past, which I think probably is the discs. So in theory, there's still $3. I'm guessing they were in that one maze one that I hated. Prototypes are probably the video games that we just hacked. 6 of 12. Okay. We've opened all but 2 shortcuts. We're doing amazing. This is amazing. I love this game so much. And I can't wait to play more of it. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I am a little sad that we almost certainly are going back into those spooky mazes in the next episode. But it's necessary. We've got to find out what's going on. I am having a hard time like fully formulating what I'm thinking about what's happening into words, but I'm trying to figure out if this is just like us trying to work through trauma that we had to deal with as a result of dealing with this lunatic Renzo, or if we're actually time traveling, if there's some sort of mystical nonsense afoot. I don't know, but I'm so excited to find out in the next episode of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Thanks, everyone.